Yep, that's me. And this is my friend Wade. And we traveled halfway across the world to visit 16 theme parks in 20 days, all across the United States of America. We give you our full ride reviews.
Wow. Favorite ride ever.
We bring you on ride. And give you our full thoughts on every single theme park we visited.
Wow.
Such a good park.
Incredible park.
This is the USA Theme Park Road Trip 2023.
Yo! Good morning, good afternoon, whatever time you're watching this. Well, we're here. Second last park of the trip. Six Flags Magic Mountain. One of the most scenic drives we've had, but you'd think that because it's Six Flags Magic Mountain. The website says 15 out of 20 roller coasters that are open. Unfortunately, the #1 bucket list for Wade, I would say, X2 is closed. It's such a shame. It is summer still and it's down for maintenance or refurbishment or something, but there is still some good rides open today. Tatsu, one of the best B&M flying coasters I've ever been on. Probably the best in the States, I would say. We've also got Twisted Colossus, a Mobius Loop RMC, but they actually built another ride since I've been here. Last time I was here, 2015. There is West Coast Races, which is another Mobius Loop, one that actually races. They tried to make Twisted Colossus race and it's a bit iffy. Yeah, no, super excited for our day. You keen?
Absolutely.
Let's go inside the park. Well, we've made our way inside the park, and normally we don't really have an attack for plan, but shout out to June from Coasters in June. He's given us a plan of attack for today. Most people seem to head to Full Throttle first because it's literally right there. No, June has said head left, head up towards Tatsu first, and there's actually a little shortcut through the New Revolution, so we'll show you that when we get there. So here's the start of the shortcut. Instead of heading left, you head right up towards the New Revolution, and you actually go up the exit path to New Revolution. Yeah, the entrance is just here, but you're coming along the exit path just here, around the side. Yeah, so this is where the exit is for New Revolution. You kind of obviously enter the ride there, exit down here, and you come along this way, and from memory, there should be some stairs just over there, which gives you a huge shortcut to Tatsu. That's awesome. Shout out June for this shortcut. All right, we'll see you when we get to Tatsu. So making our way up to Tatsu right now. Just in front of us, the big orange B&M flying coaster, opened here in 2006. And yeah, it's got one of the most intense pretzel loops ever on a flying coaster, in my opinion. But yeah, so I was here last time in 2015, and I only got 7 credits that day because it was absolutely rammed. 1 hour plus lines for everything. So yeah, let's head on to Tatsu and we'll give you our full review when we come off. Well, we just had our first ride on, well, your first ride, I've been on this one before, but first ride on, how do you say the name?
Tatsu.
Tatsu. Yeah, definitely the best flying coaster in my opinion.
Absolutely.
In the States.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's awesome. I do like how they leave the pretzel loop nearer to the end of the ride because most of them just go straight into the pretzel loop, but that one leads to the end. You drop off the side of the mountain into it and it's so intense.
Yeah, and then the spiral afterwards.
Barrel roll after it, awesome. Probably the downfall is the restraints. The leg pieces are a bit hard. If they had a bit more padding on it,
Yeah, perfect.
a bit more comfortable. Yeah, definitely the best flying coaster we've been on this trip.
Yeah, 100%.
And we're going to continue making our way anti-clockwise around the park. You can do X2 if it is open first, obviously down for refurbishment. But we're going to keep making our way around this way and get to our next ride. And as we're making our way down, over to the left corner, you have Apocalypse. Unfortunately, closed for refurbishment. One that I didn't get to get on in 2015 when I was here last. So another one I'm going to miss. And then we've got Ninja over to the right here, suspended coaster. Another one we're going to miss because of refurbishment. But West Coast Races, one that actually duels. I'm looking at you, Twisted Colossus. Yeah, super keen to try this one out. We'll show you when we get around there. And here's a look at West Coast Races. Opened in 2020, manufactured by Premier Rides. And yeah, it's a Mobius loop, so you do 2 laps of the track there. Super keen to try this one out. Let's go for a ride. West Coast races. Solid ride, I'd say, solid. Nothing amazing, but
Cool concept.
at least it does dual. It all depends on how fast they load the train, meaning how fast you sit in that second launch area. And I'm not a big fan of the restraints on that. Similar to the other Premier rides with the comfort collar there. It doesn't need comfort collars, does it?
Nope.
Do what Icebreaker did, get rid of them. That's my opinion. Yeah, it's an okay coaster here at
Solid
Six Flags.
theming.
Yeah, not too bad at all actually. What is it, Pimp My Ride I think it's
Yeah.
been to, so yeah, not too bad at all. And we're now making our way up the other side of the mountain this time, making our way towards Superman Escape from Krypton. Well, we had one of these in Australia, Dreamworld Tower of Terror. Unfortunately, pretty sure the reason why that closed is they chose not to upgrade the system. The one at Six Flags here did upgrade the system, so it's still open today, which is awesome. Keen to get a ride. Oh, this hill. Keen to get a ride on this Intamin reverse freefall coaster. The only one of these left in the world. Well, we've made it up the top of the hill. Here it is, Superman Escape from Krypton. Opened in 1997. And yeah, I actually didn't get this credit last time because it was so busy and I was like, there's no point doing this one because we already have it back at home in Terra. But now we don't. Now I might just say that here they've got two tracks. So they've got a forwards track and a backwards track. Dreamworld in Australia changed theirs from forwards to backwards, but we've only got the one track. So changed it to backwards, called it Tower of Terror 2, and then it unfortunately closed. I haven't done the forwards one in a long time, and actually the backwards track is closed, so yeah, perfect for us because I want to go on forwards and it's the only one open, so super excited. Well, there we go. We just had our ride there on Superman Escape from Krypton Intamin reverse freefall coaster. Only one of these left in the world, apart from one that's in, I think, Abu Dhabi. Totally different to this one, though. What do you think?
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a cool concept. I don't know why not more of these got built, but this one actually, when it got the upgrade to the system, obviously it had more power in the launch because this one makes it nearly all the way up to the top, whereas when Tower of Terror 2 got changed, it only made it like halfway up the hill. Good that they still kept this one around and they upgraded everything. Yeah, it's a solid ride. We're in the front there and the speed you get is awesome. Definitely a solid ride. Well, making our way back down the mountain now, heading back towards, I think, Riddler and Gold Rusher. Not sure if Gold Rusher is open yet. Yeah, definitely recommend going anti-clockwise. It's worked so far. How much wait time have we had, Wade? Walk on everything. I think the longest line at the moment is Full Throttle. So yeah, definitely skip Full Throttle. Don't go to that first. But yeah, we'll see you when we get to our next ride. And here's a look at Gold Rusher. Yes, temporarily closed. Not sure if it's going to open today. A credit I haven't got actually, unfortunately, but yeah, we're going to continue making our way around. In front of us, you've got Wonder Woman, RMC single rail. Yeah, we didn't really enjoy the one at Six Flags Great Adventure, so hopefully this one's a bit better. But first, we might head on to the Riddler's Revenge. Here's a look at Riddler's Revenge, B&M stand-up coaster. Opened here in 1998. It's got that B&M roar, so loud. Wasn't a huge fan of it last time, and definitely the new stand-up with Pipeline is 10 times better than these old school ones. Yeah, it'd be good to get back on this, and Wade's first ride on this one. We just had a ride there on Riddler's Revenge, B&M stand-up coaster. Got a really long layout, and I would really like a long layout if it's comfortable. No. You know it's bad when you're spending the whole time trying to keep your head still and not hit it against the side of the restraint. No, terrible, terrible, terrible.
Don't recommend. Get off it.
What's your favourite saying? No. One
and done.
One and done.
What? Don't even bother with it.
Alright, next up, it's time to ride the RMC Raptor here at Six Flags Magic Mountain Wonder Woman Flight of Courage. Now, this one opened here last year in 2022, and we're hoping it's a bit better than the one at Great Adventure, Jersey Devil. There's only one way to find out though. Let's go for a ride. There on Wonder Woman Flight of Courage. I like that one a lot more than the one we did at Great Adventure.
Yeah, well, yeah, the back row was intense.
We were at the back this time. I feel like we're all towards the back of the other one, but this one seemed more smooth. And yeah, that first drop in the back row whips you down it.
Throws you over.
100% I'd take this one over the one at Great Adventure, Jersey Devil. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, the riding position's weird. Why don't they just put your feet in the middle? It is what it is though. I got stapled, but I still got airtime. You got stapled?
No.
Lucky. Yeah, I really enjoyed this one. Yeah. It's time for a ride on Batman the... Where are you going? Where are you going? The ride's that way. Wade doesn't even want to do it, even though it's a walk-on. That's how much he hates this ride. I've already done this one, so I've already got the credit. Wade doesn't want to do it. Even walking through the queue line is not worth it. The ride is pretty good. I think the ride's pretty good, but yeah, the queue line, even just walking through it, like waiting in line. All right, making our way into the steampunk district now, home to Twisted Colossus, amazing RMC, and also Scream B&M Flawless Coaster. Well, here we go, Twisted Colossus. Really enjoyed this back in 2015. Wade's first ride. I don't think we're gonna duel. It doesn't seem to duel ever. But yeah, it seems to be a walk-on, which is perfect. Let's go for a ride on Twisted Colossus. We just had a ride there on Twisted Colossus. That's good.
That's good.
Yeah, that's a solid ride.
Yeah.
It's my number 2 here at this park. My number 1 that's open today. Yeah, it's a solid RMC. And it would make it twice as good in my opinion if it dueled. But how close are we? 5 seconds?
5, yeah.
5 seconds away from a duel, I want to say. We're going up the second lift hill there and we turn around and we could see the train coming. It was coming and it just didn't make it in time. I think that's the problem. It all depends on how fast they load the trains down here. But in saying that, incredible RMC. Ride time is 4 minutes, is it? About 4 minutes. A long ride, awesome, and I'm keen to get on that again later today because that's an awesome RMC. All right, next up, it's time to ride Scream. B&M Flawless Coaster opened here in 2003. This whole trip we've been asking, will it beat Kraken? The first B&M Flawless we did this trip and it still remained our favorite. Yeah, super keen to get on this one. I remember it was really good last time I came on it. Let's see how it's aged though. Will it have a slight rattle? Will it be rough? We'll let you know when we come off. We just had a ride there on Scream, another B&M Flawless coaster of the trip.
Smooth.
Yeah, incredibly smooth actually. I was very surprised. Not as good as Kraken.
No.
Kraken still slaps. Kraken's still number 1, but this is probably number 2 or 3 of the trip.
Yeah.
What was the word you used? Enjoyable.
Enjoyable.
Another enjoyable B&M Flawless.
Yeah.
Well, it's just gone 12:30. We've smashed out 7 coasters in 2 hours. Definitely recommend getting here as soon as the park opens and heading anti-clockwise, 100%. But yeah, it's very hot today. I think it's 35 at the moment. Wow. So we're gonna head to, I think it's a sports bar, get some food, sit in some aircon, and we'll let you know what food we get and when we get there. Unfortunately, Goliath, the hypercoaster, is closed. I did get this credit back in 2015. Wade, unfortunately, won't get it today. We've done some more better hypers, in my opinion, over the trip, so not missing out on too much there. Well, unfortunately, the sports bar is closed. So sad. I need some aircon. It's so hot. I guess we'll just keep making our way around, try and find some aircon. Well, finding lunch here at Six Flags Magic Mountain is harder than we thought, because half of the places, actually more than half, I'd say 3/4 of the places are closed. So we're literally just walking around trying to find a place that's open. We'll find one eventually after about 5 kilometers of walking. We've found a place that's open. Fortunately, no aircon though. It's so hot here. Aircon will be lovely, but yeah, we've come to this pizza place here. That's what we're going with today. Good old pizza. Here we go. Got some pizza, garlic knots, some marinara sauce. Main thing I need is this drink because it's so hot. How was the pizza? You got the pepperoni? Yeah, nice. Let you know how mine is after I finish. Well, the pizza was pretty good actually. Just a bit expensive. $23 US, which is like upwards of $30 for 1 slice and 2 garlic knots. It was tasty, but yeah, pretty on the expensive side there. Well, here's a look at X2. Sad times, but onwards and upwards. We've got more rides to do. If we head over here, we've actually got the wait time. So what do we have? We've still got, I think we're gonna head to Full Throttle now, which is an 11-minute wait. What? Okay, we'll put 11. We won't put 10, we'll put 11. What else do we have? Batman the Ride, you wanna do that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got Full Throttle to do. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Tatsu's up to 45 minutes. It's actually running 1 train, so glad we did that at the start of the day. We've also got Revolution, 30-minute wait, and yeah, we'll keep making our way around, so we'll see you when we get down to Full Throttle. There's a look at it. 2013 Premier Rides, one of their Skyrocket models. No, I think it's number 3. Skyrocket 3 is what it's called. I can't wait for Skyrocket 32. That model's gonna be sick. But yeah, Skyrocket 3, apparently. Yeah, I actually didn't get on this in 2015, so it's my first time coming on Full Throttle. It looks like it's got really good hang time at the top of that loop there. So yeah, let's go for a ride on Full Throttle. We just had a ride there on Full Throttle. Not a bad ride actually. That loop is awesome. The hang time in there is awesome.
Incredible.
And then a lot of people don't know about the backwards launch in the tunnel. Yeah, not too bad, but the worst thing about that is the braking system.
That's stupid. So bad.
It's terrible. You're kind of coming down into the good airtime moment and then you just hit the brakes and you slam forward.
Mid-air braking.
Yeah, it just needs to continue on a bit more and then brake. At least that one doesn't have the comfort collars on it, just a lap bar. So I think it's solid, but it could have done a bit more towards the end, but yeah. All right, next up, it's time to ride the new Revolution. Opened in 1976, manufactured by Schwarzkopf, and yeah, it's the world's first looping roller coaster. This is a new credit for me. We skipped this one last time just because it was absolutely packed when I came back in 2015, but yeah, super excited to check this one out. Unfortunately, it's only operating with 1 train, so slow ops, unfortunately, but yeah, we'll see when we get off the new Revolution, or the classic Revolution. had a ride there on the New Revolution. That was like the quietest ride I've ever been on. No one was screaming, just dead silence. For 1976, I'd say it's not too bad actually.
It's
pretty smooth. Tiny bit of a rocking back and forth.
Dead silent.
Yeah, I feel like when they redid this, I think they put new trains on it. They could, I reckon it would have done really well with onboard audio. But
just something. It was just a nice,
it's like so quiet. I don't know. I've never had a ride like that before, but I'd say it's solid for 1976. But yeah, nothing else to rave about. The loop's just a loop, isn't it?
One and done.
Well, we're now coming for a ride on Viper, manufactured by Arrow, opened in 1990. And yeah, another new credit for me. We skipped this one. Looks like it's got an awesome first drop into the first loop there. I know it's like a 50-50. Some people think it's rough, some people think it's good. I guess we'll find out very soon when we come off Viper. We just had a ride there on Viper, manufactured by Arrow. I didn't think it was too bad.
I'm in pain. It was a good ride. I don't know. I think it was after the first loop, the restraint just locked in way too tight.
Yeah, I had it so loose before we started, and then obviously it's come down. I didn't think it was too rough. I don't know, a lot of people say it's rough. I personally could handle it. It's not a good ride, don't get me wrong. It's not amazing. But I was starting to grey out like on the third loop there. I don't know about you, but
I was just trying to breathe.
Yeah, the restraints. I guess they're 1990, you can't do much about it. But yeah, on to the next, one and done. Well, as we were heading around the back of the park, we've just seen the Gold Rusher has just opened. 1971, manufactured by Arrow, one of their mine trains. Yeah, let's go for a ride. Very hard to get off-ride shots of Gold Rusher for you guys, so there's literally only a few pieces of track you can see from off-ride. We'll just be skipping the off-ride and we'll give you our full review now. Well, we just had a ride there on Gold Rusher. Yeah, if you ride the ride,
you gotta ride the ride, baby.
You gotta ride the ride. There's like handles right in front. Hold on to them. Yeah. Ride the ride. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's a bit jolty.
It's a bit jolty, but just ride the ride.
Ride the ride.
That's it. Ride the ride.
Well, we passed this earlier. We weren't gonna do it, but seeing as there's no dining places here that have aircon, this is like the only place that has aircon. Justice League. We actually really like this at Six Flags Over Georgia, so let's go for a ride on Aircon the Ride. Just had a ride there on Justice League Battle for Metropolis. And I know what you were thinking. How good was the aircon? Mint. Bloody
Perfect.
Oh, 10 out of 10.
Best thing of the day.
What about the ride? I won, just saying.
Started with like a 3,000 point head start.
My gun was just gaining points before we even took off. One letdown. The fire wasn't on.
Yes.
The fire, unfortunately. It was only one effect, but all the other effects were working.
On a hot day like this, fire.
Yeah, we'll take no fire. But yeah, I think it's a solid ride, solid dark ride. Way better than ours at home. Yeah, the guns actually work, which is good.
Let's do Batman.
Well, we've made our way back down to the right side of the park where the DC Universe is. Now we're gonna go on Batman the Ride. Yeah?
It's massive line.
We'll probably go on the better ride then, Twisted Colossus. Just a bit better, maybe just a bit. And here we go, coming for a re-ride on Twisted Colossus. Awesome RMC at this park. Definitely our favorite that is open today. Wade is gonna say it's his favorite at the park because he can't do X2. Very sad. X2 is my favorite at this park. Twisted Colossus is awesome. So yeah, let's go for a re-ride. Maybe more towards the front of the train this time. We just had our re-ride there on Twisted Colossus. Easily the best in this park. Yeah, second row, more towards the front. I'd say the airtime's more aggressive in the front.
Yeah.
I think I still prefer the back. What about you?
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, the back, just that whipping motion, going down the first drop and all of that. Did we duel? 5 seconds off again. It all depends on how fast they load that train. And
need 3 trains going on it.
Yeah, there's only 2 trains running today, so unfortunate. It could be a lot better of an RMC for duels because that's the main purpose why they built it. Why they built the Mobius Loop to duel. It doesn't duel. Bit of a shame, but still a solid RMC, I would say. And just thought I'd mention, as we're walking past, there is Lex Luthor Drop of Doom, second tallest drop tower in the world. We actually did the tallest one at Six Flags Great Adventure, so we are not going to bother with this one today, but I just thought I'd mention second tallest one in the world right here. And here's a look at Magic Flyer, one of their kiddie credits here. Unfortunately, you have to be under 54 inches to ride this one, so no credit for me on this one. But there is one more to get just around here, so we'll make our way around there. Yeah, here's a look at Speedy Gonzalez Hot Rod Races, manufactured by Zamperla, opened here in 2014. Just a little family kiddie coaster. We actually have the exact same model at SeaWorld in Australia, so yeah, let's go for a ride. There we go, just had my ride on Speedy Gonzalez Hot Rod Races. Nothing really to say, another kiddie credit. I thought that was the only one, but actually, there's one over here. Canyon Blaster by our favorite manufacturer of the channel, E&F Miller. The best manufacturer there is. Let's go for a ride on Canyon Blaster. I am not happy. I am not happy. The number one ride I wanted to go on today, because it's manufactured by E&F Miller, and you need a kid to go on. I'm so upset. What a bad way to end the day. Number one bucket list ride I wanted to get on here at Six Flags Magic Mountain. We'll see you guys when we get outside the park, and we'll tell you our full thoughts on Six Flags Magic Mountain. Well, that wraps up our day here at Six Flags Magic Mountain. I want to ask Wade, first visit for you, what do you think?
Great park. Lots of walking.
Yeah.
Lots of hills, but
yeah, it's a hilly park, obviously on a mountain.
We're in a mountain, but
yeah.
no, that's a sick park. Shame that some of the rides weren't open.
Yeah, shame that some of the rides aren't open. It's summer here, like maybe put them down for refurbishment in winter. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think this park is open most of the year though, so I guess I've got to do it sometime. I'd recommend doing it not in summer, not in peak time, but
not when we're here.
yeah, not when we're here. What are you doing, Six Flags? X2, unfortunately missed out on that. My mind was blown when I came off it in 2015, so I'm so sad you didn't get to ride that. But we did get on, definitely our favorite at this park, Twisted Colossus. Awesome RMC. Probably top 3 RMC for me, maybe in 3rd spot. Maybe 4th spot actually, behind Aries Force 1, but solid RMC. And yeah, it's a massive park. The most roller coaster than any park at this one, 20. Yeah. So yeah, absolutely awesome. Another couple rides that we did, Tatsu. Definitely recommend doing that first because yeah, the line was massive. It was only running one train today as well, so we got very lucky doing that first. Yeah, all round a solid park, I would say. Yeah. Just needs more fans and air conditioning for some dining.
No fans at pretty much every ride.
Yeah, not only for us, but the ride attendants.
The ride ops have got tiniest little fans in there.
Yeah, they're struggling here. So Six Flags, look after your workers because holy.
Oh yeah.
Except for the guys in Justice League, they were loving it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that wraps up our day here at Six Flags Magic Mountain. One park to go! Oh my god.
Yeah.
One to go. That is Knott's Berry Farm. That is the next video you guys will see.
Yeah.
Wow, what a journey it's been. But thanks for watching, guys. Go down there, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.